Good morning everyone, John Neal here. It's August 2017 and it's time for the fruit to ripen in the garden. And well, let me start again. To be honest, I'm so frustrated with world events in various places. I have to vent my frustration on the establishments or big organizations or the system through the medium of gardening, and that's what I'm going to do today. Point being this: good morning everyone, John Neal here. It's August 2017 and it's time for the fruit to ripen in the garden. And well, let me start again. To be honest, I'm so frustrated with world events in various places. I have to vent my frustration on the establishments or big organizations or the system through the medium of gardening, and that's what I'm going to do today. Point being this: blackberries. Blackberries. Now, I'm growing these in England, Middle England as it happens to be, in the Midlands. They're gorgeous, full of vitamin C at least, and you can buy these in the shop, of course. But if you do buy them in the shop, you'll see this, and this is £10, which in dollars is probably about $12 for a kilo, which is a couple of pounds of them in weight. Well, I've got at least a kilo here, so that is going to be £5 worth. No, that's £10 worth. £10 worth. And these are frozen, so I've got to get these back in the freezer pretty soon. But I had a bag twice as big as this, and I had 3 bags of them last year. So that makes out to be about £60 in money, what, $70–80 worth of fruit. Fresh fruit, straight from the garden. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. Now, I know this might be a sign writing channel before now, but I've finished sign writing. I'm retired, so I've other fish to fry or other fruit to eat. So I'm going to show you how it's quite easy to grow blackberries in the garden, and it's very economic because the price is phenomenal. Quick word in Sainsbury's defence, they do call them what do they call them? Snacking fresh sweet blackberries. Well, I can snack on these. They're nice. They have picked the very best ones, I must admit. It's the only concession I'll give them, but otherwise they are very expensive. These are lovely. I'm snacking now. I can do it. Anyway, first thing I'm going to do is get those out of the way. It's get changed, put on some gardening clothes. This is my best clobber for the introduction. So let's change clothes. So here we are, change clothes, gardening attire. I have to say, it's so hot. There's 2 more things I've got to put on. One is a hat, because the sun is beating down here in England, which isn't often the case. And secondly, a left-hand glove. This is blackberry picking gear and colander to put in. By the way, before I go any further, this is a garden, a back garden, front garden, back garden. I know there are American people, it might have been an old English thing you've hung on to. I know there are some Americanisms which were originally old English things, words that you continue to use. So thanks for hanging on to them. But this is not a yard. This is, I'll tell you what a yard looks like. This is what a yard looks like. they're a bit grim. There's no vegetation. It's just a rough place at the back of the house. Anyway, this is a garden, and that's where we're at. So, to pick, I'll just take you through and show you how I picked the blackberries and how I've grown them. First thing to point out is this. From here, you can't see them. The blackberries, the bushes are down there, and there's a lot there, but they're well out of the way, they're up against the fence. So let me take you down there and show you how I've arranged them. Come on. Well, these are the blackberry plants, all these along here, all these, and these are the fruits. And what I do is left hand glove to get the branch. They're thorny. You can get thornless ones, but I've got one here, but it's not the best taster. I find these with the thorns on are just as good. You get one of the branches, lift it up, pull it away. They're falling on the floor now because they're so ripe. And drop them in the colander. This has got the fruit on it, as you can clearly see, and there's plenty more still to come, and I've taken a lot off already. But this is this year's fruiting branch, this one, and this, and this, and this. But this one has got no fruit on it at all, nor is that one across there, and there are one or two others. These are the ones which are next year's fruit, so I need to keep these ready for next year. Once I've taken all the fruit off these, you know, in October, November time, I can cut these right back, pull them out quite easily with the secateurs, pull them back and throw them away. So they can go, and then next year, all these sort of fruiting branches will come off this one. So you just lean them across them. And in the winter, there's hardly anything there. There's just one branch in there, one there, and then all this comes and grows in the next year with all this fruit. £10 a kilo. Anyway, so I have a left hand here with a glove on, pull them over, and you can pick them off. As easy as that. I'll tell you what. Oh yes, oh yes, they are gorgeous. By the way, I always like to grow anything which is valuable. So these sweet corn are doing really well, and I've tomatoes at the back as well. So it's win-win. While I'm here, I'll just show you these tomatoes. I am not an expert gardener. There will be other people on YouTube who will tell you wonderful, interesting and informative views on gardening. This is gardening for muppets really, but I know people will do better than me. But I'm really pleased with these tomatoes. Look, they've come on very well, some more there. And these are inside the greenhouse, of course, and they should ripen a bit better being sheltered. But apparently the ones on the outside, if you have them outside, they taste better. So we will see. Let me just point out something about this greenhouse. And that is this, that the water from the roof comes down a channel here. Underneath here is a gutter. The water goes round the side here, continues along the gutter and goes into a pipe, sorry, a big pot which is there, a dustbin, and the water collects in there and that leads back into the greenhouse so I can use it to water inside. Frankly, I think it's a work of genius and quite easy to do. So I'm recycling the rainwater, so I've got water here in the greenhouse to water the plants. Pleased with that. These are nice. So if you tuned in expecting to see a sign writing video, sorry about that, but now that I'm retired, there's lots of other things which are happening. So it might be cycling, it might be gardening, Dare I do one on woodwork? I don't know. As I say, and I'll say it again, there are other people talking about all these other things, but with the state of the world at the moment, I just wanted to make some positive, simple little statement about how we can do things positively, hopefully, and let's see if we can't make the world a better place, each in our own little way. So, until next time, bye for now. Bye bye.